Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. It's 12:02, so it's noon, 2 minutes after noon. We are in the twilight zone. This is that period of time when Europe is closed for the day. They're done. It's just North America and some international players that are open. They, of course, have gone to lunch, either figuratively, emotionally, mentally, or even physically eating lunch right now. And sometimes the market just meanders through this period, hence the name, the twilight zone. And I'm looking at the NASDAQ right now, actually, along with the three sisters. As always, you can see them here. NASDAQ on the left, S&P in the middle, and the Dow on the right. All three now trading above the VWAP. The Dow was lagging most of the day, was the weakest of the three. I was able to get two trades out of the Dow today. That's the only two trades I've taken so far. One was long and one was short. And so far, off to a good start here. Just watching these now interplay. If anything, I'd be seeking a break of structure. I normally don't trade, or I often don't trade during the twilight zone. Something tells me that today, being a meandering or a manic Monday, there could be an opportunity here from a gravity perspective. So I'm going to be watching these three. Let's go take a look at the grid. So this is the Dow. The Dow is messy, with these big wicks to the top and these big wicks to the bottom. This doji candle or indecision candle here. The body's not right in the middle, but close enough. And then S&P, slightly cleaner. Let's get rid of some of these zones, clean things up just a little bit here, shall we? Right there. Let's go back over here. Yeah, okay. Rejection on Thursday of last week. Today is Monday. Indecisive here too, guys, for the last hour in the S&P. And then finally the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ's what I'm looking at more closely than anything here today. Haven't traded the NASDAQ in a while, possibly 2 to 3 weeks at least, maybe even longer. I traded the NASDAQ almost exclusively just a few months ago when VIX was over 20. And now that VIX is so low, the cleanest price action, has been on the Dow for me, for my style of trading, not for everybody. And so I've been trading mostly the Dow, a little bit of S&P, and a couple of NASDAQ, but really mostly the Dow. And now the NASDAQ on today is looking the cleanest for me. So I'll be watching that closely now. Put you on pause for now, bring you back. All right, guys, we're back. Watching this break now. Sell stop, guys. Sell stop. Actually, let's make that a bracket order, a limit order. Right now, entering now, right there. Good entry. Okay. Happy with that. Risking 27 points on the NASDAQ here, guys. We'll start with a 2-to-1. We'll manage around it. And I'll try to describe different ways to manage the trade as we go through this. And it's just in my opinion, of course. I'm not no giver of perfect knowledge or anything like that. I certainly don't make that claim. I'm an avid student of the market even after 36 plus years. Possibly especially after 36 plus years. The more you learn, the more you realize how little you know as you step away from the Dunning-Kruger effect. When you think you know everything or you know a lot, you realize every year you do this, you realize how little you know, how much you need to learn, mostly about yourself as opposed to the markets. You can get an awful lot of market knowledge in a fairly short period of time, but it doesn't help a whole lot until you understand yourself and your own buttons, weaknesses, and strengths, and all these things. I am short the NASDAQ, third trade of the day. And now being patient. Zone reversal trade. give you some more detail about this trade in a moment here. In terms of the trade idea and my thinking around it. Three-minute chart on the right-hand side. Daily on the top left. Move to the daily for a moment here. Just going to update a couple of things here. Yesterday, which was Friday, by the way. Yesterday's trading day, which was Friday. Today's Monday, so yesterday was of course Sunday, but you get the idea. This candle is from Friday. There's the high, there's the low. We did marginally break the low, bearish earlier on, and then it rallied fairly strongly from there. We're now up 71 basis points on the day, almost 0.75% on the futures contract for the NASDAQ, the strongest performer by far. The Dow's actually flat on the day to slightly down. S&P is splitting the difference at 30 basis points, or 1/3 of 1% higher. Just cleaning things up a little bit here. And then here we are over at the 30-minute chart. We're 15 minutes through it. We're halfway through the chart. We had a nice upper wick here after this rejection, and a breakdown below the body here. But I waited for this candle to really flip itself and then break structure on the lower time frame. That structure being here. So here we have, let me just make this large so you can really see it. This is the whole New York session. This is Europe. Impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, double topping. So we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Really nicely utilizing the 21 EMA here too for support to try to get that thing a little higher, but then double topped and then breaking minor structure right here. And that is often a first sign of a waning or changing momentum. Could be a 1, 2, 3 confirmation of a change in trend, all these typical technical analysis things. And yes, I'm a quarter century chartered market technician, over 25 years. Oh, it sounds pretty impressive, doesn't it? But it's really not. Watching this thing sell off now. On the 3-minute chart, here's the 30. There are 10 of these candles for every one of these, right? 3 and 30. Nothing magical about that ratio. Zone reversal trade. I'll put you on pause for now and bring you back as this thing matures. Pause. New low for the move. Third trade of the day. Take a look at the three sisters. You'll see that we've broken structure on the NASDAQ. It's the one we're in, of course, or I'm in. Broken structure in the S&P and broken structure in the Dow. All at the same time, really. You can see the lined up vertical line there. This is break of structure. Almost to the candle. NASDAQ was one candle later than the other two. But same thing, right? Now we're rejecting. We're getting some buying of the dip going on, which is to be expected given this incredible momentum we've had here today on the NASDAQ in particular. But I'll pause you and bring you back. Driving down now towards 1 hour. See if we can get there. It's 12:23 p.m. Middle of the lunch hour. Got this gravity drop going on. Something we see fairly often. At least I do. VWAP reversion after the close of Europe. Tapped or broken right through 1 hour. Moving my stop to break even. My stop is now officially at break even. I am going to put it back where it is so you can see the relationship. but I'm at break even now, and I'll show that with an arrow. So a pretty high chance of being stopped out at break even, but I'm okay with that. I want to secure the account growth here from today. 2 other trades today, and both of them profitable. That's a good way to show it, right? Let me know in the comments if that works for you, or if it doesn't. I think it's pretty clear. All right, back on pause. All right, guys, I'm back, and we've been stopped out. I've been stopped out at break even right there. And so that you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep the video going and see how this plays out. See if that was the right thing to do. I mean, it is the right thing to do, but see what happened when this thing plays out. All right, back on pause for now. And we're back, and there it is, guys. In typical Monday fashion, prices failed to follow through on this NASDAQ trade, and eventually would have stopped me out at the original stop at 1R, minus 1R, but in fact, I was able to get out at break even here to protect it. So that's the second trail that I've done today, and actually the third trail, but the first one didn't come into play. And that's kind of the name of the game on Mondays for me anyway, is to defend capital if I'm going to trade at all on a Monday. And this is why. Have an amazing day, guys. Thanks for being here with me. Appreciate it. Please click the like button on the way out. We'll talk soon. Take care now.